What's going on, guys? Sam Brown here with Matt Goodwin, head of sales, head of all things awesome here at elitefts. And one of the questions that we get is, how do you guys kind of develop what you're going to be bringing to the market in terms of products? And we want to jump into the crazy mind of Matt Goodwin today because, first off, it's a crazy place up in that head of yours.
It's not normal.
All sorts of weird shit going on. But we have a piece here that is literally brand new that we have not even put on the website yet, nothing. And we want to kind of talk about it a little bit today.
Yeah, guys, the main thing is, we develop equipment because we use equipment. We develop this stuff to kind of fit our own personal needs, and we kind of fix the details, get everything kind of dialed in, and then we bring it to you guys. So I have just recently downsized. We sold our house. We went to apartment living for a year or so. And so we got to figure out what we're going to do now that we're empty nesters. And with the G3 compound, I did not want to lag a bunch of crap into my walls because I'm renting. So I kind of had this thought in my head. So what we did here is I took basically like our frame from what we make our like a weight storage tree out of. And what we added was some lat attachment storage. So for here, we'll have like the length will be good for like your 48-inch lap bars, anything a little bit longer than that. They'll all be able to store nicely on here. So we'll have plenty of room for that. On the back of it, I wanted something to kind of hang like bands. I still got a bunch of belts, that kind of stuff. So we did these hooks. You could hang chains on this, bands, belts, anything like that that would kind of strappy, kind of lat down, long pieces that you need to get off the ground. So like any kind of your spud pieces or anything like that. Easy loaders would be great. The other thing we did is we added this little coil here, and you can slap all your carabiners on there. So you got some short things with the grenade balls, stuff like that. We can get all that stored up here. I had them add some weight storage pegs just because this is going to go in a place in my gym where I'm going to be away from all the weights. So we're going to put some small change plates on here, some odd 35 pounds that I got, some change plates to add on to the plate loaded lat pull down. So again, this was just to kind of clean up my area, not take up a lot of space, try not to break the bank. And I think we nailed it with this. So I think this is gonna be a really cool piece. We haven't named it yet. It'll be some kind of signature storage unit. It'll come exactly the way it looks here, except for the laser logos. So what you see here, these are going to be extra. We're probably looking at like roughly $50 a plate if you want to add your logo on there, or if you want to stick with the live, learn, pass on. But again, that's just something I wanted to add on there for the first prototype piece to kind of show some branding on there for you guys. But this is a really cool piece. I'm excited for it. I'll be home tonight. I'm going to get it loaded up and get some more pictures, and we'll post, and we'll kind of go from there.
Cool. Yeah, and I'm just thinking about, like, as a former garage gym owner myself, I don't know how many times you have, I mean, obviously you're highly skilled craftsman. If you're working in a garage gym, you kind of run out of space in terms of like where you can hang shit, where you can put stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you can, how many holes have you put in your wall?
Bingo.
To try to, get like a gun rack, hang your belt, hang your whatever, right? And then this kind of does everything. Yeah,
if you notice like the videos from my home gym that we've done in the past, I had all kinds of spare rack parts kind of drilled into the to the wood and everything else, and it was really nice and it worked great. But again, renting right now, I did not want to put 1,000 holes in the walls and have to patch those up before we leave. So I came up with this design. I think it's going to really be awesome. It's going to work great. All this stuff is interchangeable, so we have it bolted on.
That's
so you
the
can
cool thing.
You can change heights, you can change different specs, you can move the weight storages around. So there's a lot of options for it. I think it's going to be really well. Like I said, man, I'll shoot some pictures of it with it all loaded up and see what it looks like. But again, this will be on the website hopefully by the end of the week here, so we should have it up soon.
Awesome. Yeah, and I just think that one thing for everybody that's kind of watching this video is, if you have an idea like this and you want something kind of custom, like, just have a conversation with you, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can always just give us a call, shoot an email, talk to Nate or I. Well, we can normally kind of do what you guys are looking for. Just remember, that's going to add a lot of lead time, and the cost for it may go through the roof. But I think this is a pretty basic idea, and I think off of this, we'll be able to do some different things down the road as well too. So again, guys, it's more of like an accessory rack. It's probably what it's going to be called. And again, we do have the capability to do laser logos on it. I would not suggest vinyl on this, just because you're putting all your attachments on here and it'll get beat up and tore up. So stick with the laser on there. Like I said, $50 a plate. I mean, even if you do one, you can kind of brand it yourself and make it look cool. So again, this is going in the G3 compound. Should have it in there tonight.
Awesome. So what I want to ask you guys, if you're watching this video still, thank you for sticking around. what crazy ideas do you have for your gym or for equipment? Put them down below. We're really interested, and you never know. If we end up liking some of the ideas, we may end up messaging you and talk to you about it. So, all right, guys. For all of Elite FTS here, Goodwin, myself, Jacob behind the camera, Dave, who's running around doing all sorts of crazy Black Friday sales, we will see you guys in the next one.